right, Jack Smith has got Belluna, and again it is owned by Michael Sheether, a school teacher out near Forbes, and Jack is now in the preview area with Simon Orchard.
Jack, tell us, mate, what's going through your mind right now?
Oh no, just hope she gets around nice and safe. There's going to be a bit of pressure, and there's not a lot of early pace, but she hasn't got much either. Unless she really gets the start right, she hits and misses. Well, hopefully she hits it, but if she misses it, well, maybe she'll miss it as well.
West tonight?
Oh, just watching, I suppose, and cheering, I hope.
Biggest danger in the race, mate? Who are you most concerned about?
Oh, look, the two favourites. I think the market's got it pretty well right. You know, the two and the three, the two quality dogs, and you know, it just depends who comes off the mat the best, I think.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Jack Smith with Simon Orchard. There is Belluna, who carries the hopes of everyone out in the Central West, and it's not the first time Forbes, the township of Forbes, have been in the feature race. Of course, Feral Frankie and Jungle Juice for Jack, who have had such illustrious careers. But good luck to all those kids. We saw the story on thedogs.com.au about Jack taking Belluna into the school. All the kids got to have a little pat of it, and that's hopefully where our next, our next trainer is coming from, Timmy.
Yeah, it was fantastic to see that story, and really good vision, and it's what you'd like to see, Duke, that young kids exposed to the greyhound as an animal, but also you'd like to see if they're exposed to greyhound racing as a sport. And really, really good vision seeing that story, and we'd love to see Belluna run a very big race tonight. I think she can, Duke. I think she can.
Well, we've got three Victorians engaged in the 2023 Ladbrokes $1 Million Chase Final. One of them is Tinker Norm, prepared by Craig Burns. Simon Orchard has caught up with Craig.
The box stats certainly suggest that Norm likes the 6. What do you think?
Don't mind him being out there. Speed's going to be down low. Just hopefully we get out clean and hold the young pup and Yarchi to bay, and see if we can make a move up the back, and the rest she rode, I suppose.
What's the last week been like, mate, and how are you feeling right now?
The last week's been crazy. I'm feeling pretty relaxed at the moment. So, yeah, we've had a heap on. It's a bit of a journey to get up here and back. Just lucky I've got the good lady at home that's man and thought and doing a super job. So, yeah.
Big question, mate. What would you do with $1 million?
Well, I'm figuring it's going to take him less than 30 seconds to make it. I just hope that the wife doesn't spend about the same time to spend it. But, look, obviously it'd been a fair bit. We put a lot in to get to where we are with these guys, and it'd be nice to get some back as well. Yeah.
Well said. Best of luck.
Thank you. Cheers.
Craig Burns with Tinker Normus said to me, I know it didn't put the time on the board in the semi-finals, but its run was enormous.
Yeah, he's a real race dog, Duke. As we mentioned earlier, he trialled here a couple of weeks ago, only average time in that trial, but he's a real race dog. He loves racing other greyhounds. He was enormous, storming to victory in the semi-final. He's going to need luck from the tricky alley, but if he does get the right runs through the first turn into the back straight, and he's got fresh air, the leaders will know he's in the race.
And he's been rock solid in the betting, Gab, with Ladbrokes. $7, $7.50, $7, $6.50, $7.
Absolutely. As mentioned before, such a competitive market, as it should be, and a very, very exciting race.
All right, Simon is with Clint Haslett now, talking about the chances of Hazability.
We're not far away. Clint, how are the nerves at the moment, mate?
The nerves are good. Big outsider, so no pressure on us. Let's go out there and run his race.
Your old man said it this week at around 40-1. There's no pressure at all. What do you think needs to happen in the first 50 metres if he's to win?
He needs to come out a bit better. He's been missing it, but he improved last start, and we haven't seen the best of him yet.
What's the journey been like? Obviously debuting in February, and now you're racing for $1 million. What has the last 7 or 8 months been like for the Haslett family?
Oh, he's just taken us on a great journey, and hopefully many more to come.
Can't wipe the smile off your face, mate. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We talk about fairy tales, Tim. That would be one with Clint and his dad, Stu, with, as I said, people that have been involved in greyhound racing. Well, I've been in it for 50 years. I'm sure Stu Haslett's been in it for as long as I have.
Absolutely, a real family affair. And even their owner of the greyhound, Andrew Fennick, he's been in the game for a long, long time. I met Andrew probably about 14 years ago, and there's no more passionate man in greyhound racing than Andrew, and I know he got a big thrill when he won last week to be in the final, because he was here for the box draw, and he had a smile spread right across his face when he came up for the box draw.
Well, in May last year, it was She's a Pearl winning the $1 Million Chase. Can One Hot Bandit winning? Same connections, same trainer. Simon Orchard is with Andy Lloyd.
Yes, Anthony, I'm geeing myself up. This is the big one, mate. You've been on this stage before. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, all right, mate.
Talk us through what you hope happens with One Hot Bandit from box 7 tonight.
Just get up there early and stay out of trouble at the corner, and mate, just whoever's in front, watch out.
You cast your mind back to She's a Pearl winning the race last year. These nights are pretty special, aren't they?
Oh, very special. You know, I mean, I've only been doing it for a few years, but $1 million it's life-changing for most people, you know.
The big question is, how low can this guy go at his absolute best tonight?
Oh, probably 29.40. I don't think times is going to be an issue tonight. I think, you know, depending on who's in front. Like I said, if Jay is in front, I don't think he can run him down, but I think I can run most others down, you know.
Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Good luck to Andy Lloyd. Good luck, my friend. I'd love to see him win it. Owned by Punters HQ, Joe Lanuti and Craig as well, and they had a big team involved in She's a Pearl. They paid big money for One Hot Bandit as a pup, and Andy spruiked it a long time before it even made its way to the racetrack. Here it is at, what is it, Timmy? Start number 20, I think it is. 11 career wins so far, 10 of those wins coming here at Wentworth Park.
Yeah, he's perfectly drawn out where he wants to be, Duke. Wide out on the track. He's got a big engine. The team paid enormous money for him in the early days to get a hold of him, and they've had one hell of a ride, and here they are.
And he's still a baby.
Yeah, lining up at start number 20 in a $1 Million Chase grand final. So it's been one heck of a ride so far, and it could get even better in a 5 or 6 minutes' time.
Yeah, $1 million goes to the winner of the Ladbrokes $1 Million Chase. And One Hot Bandit, Gabby, the money, look, I think he is rock bottom odds now at $6.50. I was happy to take the $10 because I thought he was the value runner in the race. $6.50, I just want to see him win for Andy.
Yeah, he's been slightly easy, $5.50 out to $6.50. Postman Pat has firmed up again, $2.70 into $2. $2.80 mark.
$21. We haven't spoken about Cumbria Kid. Again, we talk about fairy tales. Steve Fitch, you know, one of the loveliest blokes you'll ever meet in your life, actually has a Jim's cleaning business with pressure cleaning down at Narra where he trains from, trains a team of dogs as well. They all race with that Cumbria prefix. So you see Cumbria Kid and Cumbria Lad and all that. Fitch is, again, one of the loveliest blokes. Timmy, you can never, ever discount the rails box in a big race.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, he's got a great record here. He's been in the money in 10 of his 19 starts. He made a Vic Peters final, Cumbria Kid, so he's a quality greyhound. He's well drawn on the rails. He's been in the money in 12 of his 16 starts from the inside alley. He was terrific running 29.84 in his semi-final. He's drawn to just park right behind the genuine speed runners here, in my view, in JSJ and Postman Pat, and he could easily get into the minor money. Whether he's got the quality or the time in him to win the race, I think he's got to run 29.5, or the winner's going to run 29.5, 29.6. His PB's 29.73, so he needs a career PB.
Number 2 is JSJ. It's owned by Lillian Jones, trained by her daughter Selena Semet. Selena's husband Mick Semet. He won the 1994 Group 1 National Futurity here with a bitch called Tardin. My only query about JSJ is that I haven't seen him come out running here, we've seen him do at Albion Park. That is my only query about this dog, because his 29.45 semi-final win was outstanding.
Nothing short of outstanding. He ran 5.52, 17.79, home in 11.60 odd. He did it all the way through. He hasn't nailed the jump yet, but he's had 3 runs here now. That will hold him in good stead. 4th up tonight. I think he is ready to nail it. If he does, I think he can hold Postman Pat through the first turn. If he does lead, I don't think they can run him down.
Greyhounds are making their way to the boxes. We are only around about 4 minutes off start time here for the $1 Million Chase. Bella we've spoken about her. Postman Pat, Timmy, again, holds the call at $2.30, so there's money for it now. And we spoke about him earlier, but some of the times he's run in Queensland, in Victoria, in New Zealand, and here at Wentworth Park.
Yeah, he's a freakish greyhound. He's won 12 of his 16 starts in Australia. Ran blinding early mid-race sectionals, winning his semi-final. He hammered home 29.58. I think he can go quicker than that, Duke. He's a little bit touchy at box rise, but when he does get it right, boy oh boy, he's got a massive motor. He's our deserved favourite.
All right, Gab, tell us about the Markamoo. Which of these dogs is holding the most amount of money as a liability for Ladbrokes?
Postman Pat is our favourite. J is J. One Hot Bandit, though, into $6 has been very well supported throughout, so they're really coming around those three at the top.
Yachi Bale, Timmy, a $20 chance, $700,000 in prize money. We're going to come back to that because we're about to have the national anthem here at Wentworth Park. And the national anthem tonight here on $1 Million Chase Night will be sung by Belinda James.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, would you please be upstanding for the Australian national anthem? Tonight it will be performed for you by Belinda Adams.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land, nature's gifts, our beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of our renowned of the land. For those who've come across the seas, we've boundless plains to share. With courage, let us all combine to advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Come on, Wentworth Park, it's your turn now. Please thank Belinda Adams. Cast your eyes down now to the 520.
Thank you very much, Belinda James, there with the Australian national anthem. Timmy, we are just 60 or 90 seconds off start time. Tell me who can win and why.
J is J. He's a Queenslander who is having his fourth run here at Wentworth Park. I think he can nail the jump. He's got enough speed to lead Postman Pat at the first corner. If he does lead through the first corner, he's got the time required to win the race. I think it's
I'm
J
with
is J,
One Hot
Queenslander.
Bandit. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, mate. I'm with One Hot Bandit. Just thought he was perfectly drawn. If the brakes go his way, he's a massive hope. Gabby, last word from you.
One Hot Bandit, big push into $5 here, our market mover.
They bet $10 about One Hot Bandit, owned in the same interest as She's a Pearl, who won the May version of the 2022 $1 Million Chase. This is it. This is the big one. Good luck to all connections. The Ladbrokes $1 Million Chase for 2023.
Racing now, Postman Pat only out reasonably. Away fast, Cumbria Kid down on the inside will lead to the first turn from Postman Pat, who pushed through. J.S.J. railed up behind them. They're followed to fourth, Bella One Hot Bandit the outside. Next, Tinker Norm has ability. Yachi Vale last. Down the back, J.S.J. getting up on the inside of Cumbria Kid, and the Queenslanders hit the lead. They're followed Postman Pat, One Hot Bandit, and Bella around the turn. J.S.J. drew 2 lengths in front. Cumbria Kid's coming back. J.S.J. just in front. J.S.J. for Queensland has won the $1 Million Chase and beaten Cumbria Kid, Postman Pat. One Hot Bandit, no luck at all. They're followed Yachi Vale, Bella has ability, and Tinker Norm. The time around 70. That is the win of a lifetime.
Oh, the Queenslanders next to our broadcasting position are absolutely going berserk. It's a massive crowd here. What a run. The way he got up underneath. Cumbria Kid down the back straight. Postman Pat hooking 3D. That is a win for the ages.
Wasn't it what, Duke? He wasn't the best away, but he drove through the first turn. Then he let go.
All right, let's head to Mick Cowley. He's with Michael Zammit.
Mick Zammit, you've just won $1 million, mate. Congratulations.
I just can't believe it. I didn't watch the start. I thought, it won't do me any good if he comes out slow. So I watched him I'm pretty sure when he's in a position, I thought, we're a chance of running a hole, and he just chases. It's just amazing. I just can't believe it. It's just amazing.
Mate, this means a lot because this dog is obviously your wife's father, named after your wife's father as well, owned by your mother-in-law. So it's real special, isn't it?
Oh, extremely, yeah. It's just, I'm going to cry. I'm going to put Chris Waller to shame, I think. Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
That's okay.
Yeah.
This is the biggest win of your career.
Oh, by a mile, yeah. How many people win $1 million race, Yeah.
Well, there's only been 6 so far, and you're one of the 6.
Yeah, no, unbelievable. And look, I know here comes my wife. She'll be so excited. Yeah, she's a trainer, my wife. She's unbelievable. I'm surprised she's still standing up. She'll be that upset. Yeah, we just can't believe it. Yeah.
Mick, what can you say?
Thanks,
unbelievable.
You got saluted.
Yeah. Oh.
He used to be called Group 1 Mick. Now he's $1 million Mick. Okay?
There is Selena Zammit, and of course, Jay is owned by Selena's mum, Lillian. Her and her late husband, Jeff Jones, great supporters, great stalwarts of greyhound racing. And I think it was 1995 the Group 1 Mick won the national futurity with Tardin. No longer Group 1 Mick. He's now $1 million Mick. Good luck trying to get him to shout as well, Battler.
A life-changing moment. Life-changing moment. What a performance. What a dog. The first Queenslander to take out the $1 million chase. Grand final, and he turns 3 years of age in just a couple of weeks, Duke.
All right, Selena Zammit has made away trackside. She's with Mick Cowley now.
You're super emotional. That's wonderful.
You right? Oh, you want me to stay here?
You okay?
Take it in there,
Feels amazing. It's okay. Congratulations. Hard to put into words, isn't it? It really is. This is just an amazing feeling.
We went to Grafton. It was Grafton, wasn't it? We couldn't run third. And we were like, well, if we can't run third at Grafton, we can't win $1 million race. That was our thoughts on the way home. We were pretty dejected. And we were just so, forget it, we're not doing it. Then we slept on it. And then Plan B went into action. And here we are!
Well done,
Thanks,
well done to Selena and also to Mick. That's their son. And again, Mick Zammit, Tony Zammit, they used to live all at Ulmo. That used to be Greyhound Road there. There were people like Reggie Crawford and Peter Denaro. They all had the strip. It's now an industrial area. But that's where Mick was training from. That's where Tony trained from. He trained Trojan Tears out of there. And as I said, Mick won a Group 1 here nearly 30 years ago, Battler, and here he is back with Selena, training a dog for her mum, Lillian, and they win $1 million race, and it goes north of the border, and look at the big smile on Gabby Doxey. Tell me how you're feeling as a banana bender, Gab.
It's absolutely outstanding, honestly, and credit, you can never underestimate a Queenslander, can you, in this situation, and what a tough little dog he was, so that was just outstanding to be a part of.
And a tough little dog, Gabby's right, because he didn't get it all his own way. He had to work hard through the first corner, down the back straight, Duke. He let go down the back straight and he got underneath the leader. Postman Pat was still there challenging when he got to the top. He snuck away.
2-1-3 and 7, 2-1-3 and 7 the time, 29.76. Let's talk about Cumbria Kid. What a run by this. What was Steve Fitch thinking down the back straight when it's in front?
Oh, gee, he would have been absolutely pumped. He was he was travelling strongly down the back straight too, and when Postman Pat and J got straight to second and third, they only need to have a little bit of a bump, and he could have got away. And he was actually coming again at J over the latter stages. What a good little dog he is, Cumbria Kid. He's got beaten, what, a half length on the line behind arguably now Australia's best greyhound, and one of the other big guns in the country is about a length away in third position. He's run an absolute bottler, the race of his life, Cumbria Kid.
Postman Pat got strung up 3 deep down the back straight. Again, full of merit he's run, but you know, when you talk about J taking the race and taking the opportunity, and that's what he did. Postman Pat had to work a little bit harder in the run.
He grabbed the race by the scruff of the neck down the back straight, J when he let go. Look, Postman Pat has lost no admirers at all. His run was really good, Duke. He wasn't brilliantly away, but he had to work hard, as you said, down the back straight, wide out on the track where J was just punching the rails. As you can say, J is back basically last at the judge.
He is last. There's the trouble. The 4 and the 5 want to push off. One Hot Bandit actually began better than what we all anticipated. He was just outside the leaders in that run to the first turn. He's finished 4th. Again, his run was terrific as well. He's the young dog. He's the dog I want to watch in the next 12 months, Timmy. But tonight, it is all about J. It's all about Lillian Jones. It's all about Selena Salmon, and it's all about Mick Emmett as well. And $1 million is heading back over the north of the border. Mind you, I'm sure Anastasia Palaszczuk could use it to pay for a few new roads or something, Gav, surely.
There'd be something there, but look, no, that's well deserved. What a wonderful win.
It is a memorable race. As I said, it's life-changing. I've known Mick Emmett for that long, Timmy, for 35 years. I've known Selena Emmett, who, let me tell you, being very kind, Selena does like a chat. We just saw her. That was the epitome. If you've never seen Speechless, have a look at Selena Emmett post $1 Million Chase.
So special.
Very, very emotional scenes here now. Selena and Mick, and a life-changing moment. This greyhound, this little dog, has now won over $1.3 million, and I dare say there is more to come.
And again, you heard Selena say, they got beat. They ran 4th at Grafton. He had box 1 on that occasion. Cass Marshall ran the hands off the clock. But he had to finish 3rd to get into the semi-finals, and he finished 4th. And we heard Selena say there, we couldn't even run 3rd at Grafton. How are we going to win $1 million race? They brought him back for the city qualifiers. He won that in 73 and then 45 in his semi-final last week.
And he only won that city qualifier by 3/4 of a length. He checked off the leader at the first turn and lost all of his momentum. So that was another gritty win to get to the semi-final stage, and the rest is history now.
There he is coming out of the Wasp Bay area, is Mick Emmett with J. Again, the run by Cumbria Kid and the thrill it must have given Steve Fitch was enormous. Postman Pat, he had New Zealand on his back. He was carrying them as well. It was a gallant effort. And then also, oh, that's Lillian. That's Selena there. It is just amazing. And as I say, a race like the $1 Million Chase, this is what you see. You don't see this. You'll see this with Group 1 wins, but you only see this with a $1 Million Chase win, Timmy.
Absolutely. We've been lucky to see some great scenes over the past 5 years here at Wentworth Park after the running of $1 Million Chases, and we're seeing great scenes yet again tonight, and it's going north. The Queenslanders, they've finally come and taken our cash, and it's going back over the border.
Well, after the New South Wales trained greyhounds won the first 4 runnings of the $1 Million Chase, it's gone south to Victoria with McInerney in 2022, and now here in 2023, it's going north of the border with J. Look at that, just got his head up a little bit out of the boxes, and hence he was running last in that run to the first turn. 310 and 150 about J. 330 Cumbria Kid, 140 for Postman Pat. You need number 7 for your first 4s, which pays $655 and change, $32.30 the Quinella. Look, we've seen thousands of races between us. It's hard to get up for them sometimes, but you always get up for a race like the $1 Million Chase, and it never lets you down.
And there's nothing better than being trackside here at Wentworth Park when we've got a crowd like we have tonight. A fun crowd, they're having a ball, they're loud and they're cheering, and it's going to get even bigger now, Duke.
And Shannon Knoll is just around the corner. Before that, we have the presentation of the Ladbrokes $1 million chase. Gab, I guess it's sort of evened out throughout the night. The punters have won a few. They've left a little bit in. They got some there with JSJ.
Yeah, up and down evening for the punters, but yeah, you're right. They have won a couple there, and yeah, JSJ, good result.
I just spotted Bobby Gilton in there, who's been a long-time friend of the Zemet family. There's Bobby on the far left in the blue shirt. Typical Queenslander, he's short sleeves, most of here in jackets and that. It is just an amazing night. It is an amazing feeling. Okay, let's head trackside. Here is the Minister, David Hales.
Greyhound race in the world. A great story, the winner tonight. They've done it again, the Queenslanders. They beat us in State of Origin. They've come down and grabbed the race here today. But a great story I just heard. The dog takes its name from your father, from your grandfather, and that's a great story. So congratulations, $1 million richer. How good is that?
Would you please keep the applause going for Carl de Croo on behalf of Ladbrokes, our major sponsor of the $1 million chase.
Thanks, Frank. Wow, what a race. What a fantastic edition of the Ladbrokes $1 million chase. We're really proud to be associated with this race. It literally is a life-changing race for participants, and well done to Team Zamet. Really great performance. Ladbrokes, we kind of have headquarters in Queensland, so I guess we'll claim this one as well. But well done to all the team, and thanks to everyone for coming out tonight. It's really a fantastic night for the industry. We're really proud of our association. Ladbrokes has been a long-time supporter of greyhounds in New South Wales, and tonight is really the icing on top. So well done to everyone. Thanks to Greyhound Racing New South Wales and the team at Jabota for putting on a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Ladbrokes doing a wonderful job in greyhound racing. Wentworth Park is alive tonight. This man's got a lot to do with it. He's very excited. The CEO of Greyhound Racing New South Wales, Rob McCauley.
Wow, Zamet family, fantastic. Well done. Here's a big thing. What an enormous effort. Well done, folks. Well done to the whole field. Have a fantastic night. Carl de Croo will give you the silverware. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're going to bring the dogs up now, folks. Can you please keep the applause going for third place tonight, Postman Pat. And second, Cumbria Kid. And the Queenslanders have invaded. Our victor tonight in the Ladbrokes $1 million chase, JSJ.
Mick Zamet there with JSJ front and centre. Steve Fitch left of frame. And Peter Lagosiani with Postman Pat. First, second and third. One Hot Bandit finishes fourth. Again, look at the jubilation and the acceleration on their face, Timmy. It is life-changing. It's $1 million. It's life-changing. It is an amazing race.
As you said, Duke, life-changing. A lot of money. It's a lot of money, but this is why these people have been in the game for so long, dreaming of this moment to come to Wentworth Park and win a race like this, and they've taken the biggest one home tonight.
JSJ, he came down here for the Easter egg heats earlier this year, and he was disappointing on that occasion. As I said, he goes to Grafton to try and qualify, just couldn't run in the first three there at Grafton. Comes back, city qualifies, semi-final win, 3 on the bounce, 3 on the spin, and $1 million in the bank for him.
Yeah, remarkable greyhound, and he's only lightly raced, having had 34 starts. This is his first interstate trip, I believe, his second, I should say, after the Golden Easter Egg, where he didn't go through that series to the semi-finals. So he'll take a stack of benefit out of this, and I would
Look,
say they'd be
unfazed.
looking.
Have a look at him.
He doesn't know what's actually just happened. He doesn't know he's just won his connections $1 million.
No,
he's a beautiful looking dog, isn't he? Lovely.
Might know when he gets 3 or 4 ice creams instead of just one.
I love a red form greyhound. He's a beautiful type.
He sure is. The 2023 Ladbrokes $1 million chase winner is J. Before we wrap up our coverage, Gabby Doxey from Ladbrokes, thank you so much for being on our coverage tonight, Gab.
Nothing short of a pleasure. It's been an outstanding evening. I'm sure I'll hopefully put my hand up to be back next year. Honestly, I've enjoyed it so much, and yeah, nice to see this side of it.
Well done, Gab. Timmy Newbold, as always, thank you, buddy.
It's been a lot of fun, Duke, and great to have a bit of glitz and glamour to our coverage.
I'm here every week. What are you talking about? Sorry.
Yeah, please.
All right, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the 2023 Ladbrokes $1 million chase. It's heading north of the border. It's J. Shannon Knowles about to rocket here at Wentworth Park. We'll catch you next time.